Hi, fourth graders. So today we're going to start learning how to multiply two-digit numbers by one-digit numbers. And to do this, we're going to use something called area model. So I want to start off by saying, I don't want you to be afraid of this. This is actually a really helpful way to go step by step and make sure that you're accurate. So here we go. So we're going to start. So we know that a two-digit number has two numbers, a digit in the ones place and a digit in the tens place. So for example, some two-digit numbers might look like this: 24, 27, 38, 52. So those are just some examples of some two-digit numbers. And obviously a one-digit number is like 3, 4, 9, 7. Anything from 0 to 9. Obviously, we're probably not going to be using 0 and 1 because we already know, using multiplication, what a number times 0 is, always 0, and a number times 1 is always itself. So we're going to use these as some examples. You've got 24 times 3, 27 times 4, 38 times 9, and 52 times 7. Okay, so those are the examples that we're going to use today. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your area model box. So this will come in really handy when we start area and perimeter in fourth grade later. So I like to use a slightly larger rectangle. I want to make sure that I have all the room that I need to do the right thing. So my first number that is a two-digit is 24. So before I can start, I have to split up this 24 into expanded form. And we learned that at the beginning of the year, just a few weeks ago. So if I have a number 24, I know that the value in the ones place is 4, so that's going to go over here. And the value of the digit in the tens place is 20. A 2 in the tens place is 20. So my 20 will go right here. And I want to make something really clear. These two numbers on top, they are not going to be multiplied by each other because we add these numbers together. They only get multiplied by this number down here, which goes on the side. So here we have it all set up. But before we can start, we have to split this box to show area. 20 is a larger number than 4, so it's going to have more space than the 4. So 20 takes up more room, so its spot is bigger, and 4 is smaller, so it has less space to take up in the area model. So we're going to start. I like to put a little multiplication sign right there, so it reminds me that I am multiplying what's up here by what's over here. So let's take a look at this first one, 20 times 3. So if you don't look at that and think 60, you can do a little trick. Here's the trick. We have a 0. So I know that my 0 is going to be involved in my problem somewhere. Because it's in the ones place, I'm just going to bring it on down, and it's in the ones place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross it off because I've already used it. I don't want to use it again. And now I have a multiplication problem that I know by heart. 3 times 2. I know that 3 times 2 is 6. So that gives me a product of 60 total. 20 times 3 is 60. There's no more for this space to take up because I've already used everything I can. So I like to circle it. That's a personal preference and you don't have to, but I like to circle it so it reminds me that I'm done. Now I'm going to move over to the 4. Now I know that I have to multiply 4 times 3. And I know in my heart that it is 12 because I know my multiplication facts. So that goes over here. And now I have no more numbers to multiply, so I'm going to circle this one as well. Now, we have finished filling in our area model, but we're not done with our problem yet. We're going to take 60 and 12, and we're going to add them together because we're trying to find out how much area all of this takes up. So on the side, I'm going to take the two numbers that I circled, 60 and 12, and I'm going to add them together. Remember, in addition, we always start on the right side. 0 plus 2 is 2, and then 6 plus 1 is 7. So I have just solved 24 times 3, which is 72. Now I'm going to do another one, just one more, and I'll walk you through the steps very quickly. I'm not going to use all of these right now, but I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to use, let's go with a larger number. Let's go with 38 times 9. So I make my area model box, just like that. Like I said, I like to make mine a little bigger so I know I have enough room. And my number, 38 times 9, I know that my 9 is going to go over here because I don't have to split up 9. 9's its number on its own. I look at 38. I know that there's an 8 in the ones place, value of 8, and a 3 in the tens place, which has a value of 30. Because 30 is larger than 8, obviously, it takes up more room and it has a bigger space, a bigger area. And remember, I like to put my plus sign here so it reminds me that these are being added to get this number. And I put my multiplication sign here because it reminds me I have to multiply, okay? So again, you can use that little trick I taught you, or you take this 0 and you bring it on down right here. It's in the ones place. And I cross it off because I don't need to use it anymore. I already brought it down. And then I can look here, 3 times 9. Again, a multiplication fact that I can identify, 27. So 30 times 9 gives me a product of 27. I have nothing else to multiply right here, so I get a circle. Then I move on to 8 times 9. Think in my head, ooh, this one's a little tougher, but I know it. 8 times 9, 72. There's no more numbers to multiply here, so I circle it. Am I done? Nope, not done yet. I have to figure out how much space all of this takes up, all of this. So I have to add these two numbers together, just like I did in our previous example. Be very careful to line your place values up. Now I have 0 plus 2, 7 plus 7, that's 14. Remember the 4 goes down, and I have to carry my 1 over. Now I have 2 plus 1. So 38 times 9 equals 342. Now with your teacher, you're going to try on your own. Good luck.